We're live. Good morning, guys. I hope this message finds you well on a Sunday morning. I know it's probably really early for some of you, but I was just inspired to share and just get this off my chest. So I'm going to do it now because later on I might not be able to come online. Yeah, are you living in this course cemetery, okay, where you have just, instead of bodies piling up, you have courses piling up, books piling up, and all of that stuff. Now, I'm in a group where I had taken a course, the Knowledge Broker Blueprint by Dean Graziosi and Tony Robbins in around, I think it was November 2019 or October, November 2019 when I first bought it. And since then, some new versions of it have come up, and they've had this big launch recently, which I couldn't really follow in the last couple of days. But what I'm seeing a lot of, like, so many people are commenting saying, oh my God, like I bought this course 2 years ago, 1 year ago, 6 months ago, but I haven't even finished it. I haven't done anything about it. I haven't got any results with it. And I'm telling you, it's like a lot of comments, many of them. Like every day I'm seeing the comments, I'm seeing the groups, and it's just every other comment is exactly about this. And what I see a lot of is, and I've been there too, right? Like no judgment there. I've been there too, but I just want to share how I have like just come out of that really, because what I see happening is that a lot of people jump from one program to another, right? And oftentimes, if we're feeling like we don't have the money to invest, so these courses are actually like $2,000. So these are investments. But I see a lot of people jumping from either freebies, like free webinars, or even like low value, low paid, low ticket webinars and courses and stuff like that. So a lot of them pre-recorded and whatnot, okay? And what I see with these people who are doing that, and what I saw with myself doing that, is like I was always in search of the next best thing, right? The next strategy, the next thing, the next course, the next secret that's gonna fix everything and that's gonna help me move forward, that's gonna help me get the results, that's gonna help me make the money or get the clients, or finally craft that course program, whatever, of my dreams, and all of this rubbish and all of the big promises that they offer, right? These huge promises that gets us into this like shiny object syndrome, right? Where we see, oh my God, that's exactly what I need. Yes. Yeah, you can see, guys, I'm having a hair thing today. It's a bit wild. So hey, tell me who's joining. I'm just talking about when we're buying all these courses and hopping onto all of these courses. Let me know who's watching. Say hi. And this is what keeps us stuck in this shiny object syndrome, right? Always looking for that golden strategy, that next thing, the next best thing, the next secret that's gonna fix us, that's gonna fix the situation, that's gonna move us towards success and all of the whatever. Hey, Leda, I'm so glad to see you here. Where was I? I just got distracted. The wind just banged the door. So yeah, shiny object syndrome. Shiny object syndrome. Going through, then there are two things that happen, right? Or there are two groups of people. You go through the course and you diligently take notes like a good student, and you fill up your notebooks with all of the notes, but nothing ever happens, right? Or you start the course and then life happens, something happens, you get distracted, and you're no longer following the program. You're no longer following the content. You're no longer doing your notes. You're no longer doing any of that, okay? And what happens here is that the course work is just taking up space in your hard drive, or piling books in your bookshelf, or whatever that may be, whatever format you bought that program in. So what I want to invite you today is to decide, to just take a freaking decision once and for all, okay? How important is what you're trying to do for you? And are you putting the responsibility on the next program, on the course that you have just bought, or on the coach that you have just engaged in? Where are you putting that responsibility? Okay. Are you responsible? I want you to like ask yourself these questions. Are you responsible for the outcomes of your actions, or is the course or the program that you bought responsible for the outcomes? I'm asking this question because I see a lot of big bogus promises that certain courses make. Now, I tend to steer away from that. I know that my work works. I have seen the results on myself and with my clients, but it's only with those who actually took action. Taking notes, coming to a class and taking notes only and leaving them pile up, collect dust, is not going to bring you success. So where are you actually putting that responsibility? Is it on the course or the coach that you just paid, that you just bought? Who is responsible for your future? I really want you to ask yourself these questions. And maybe I invite you as well to just reflect on it or journal it out, write it out, just do a brain dump on these kind of questions. Where are you putting that responsibility? On who? Who is responsible for your outcomes? Who is responsible for your results? Who is responsible for the impact that you want to create for others? And I hope you're getting the gist here. And I'll tell you a little bit about my background as well, because I remember, as I mentioned at the beginning of this live, if you didn't catch that, it was October, November 2019 when I purchased, it was my first big investment. It was around $2,000 where I purchased the Knowledge Broker. I think it was around, 199 something probably. Knowledge Broker Blueprint. I asked my husband if I can take money out of our savings so that I can buy that, right? And it was a huge thing for me. I didn't have the money at the time. And I started the course and I was all excited, Dean Graziosi and Tony Robbins, super high energy and all of that. And I was taking notes and I was trying to figure out how I can do this. At that time, I was really focused on the MLM. I was really focused on the Terra Essential Oils, which I absolutely love, by the way, still use them every day. But something missing. There was something missing. And although I was part of that program, eventually died out. And it wasn't until I really started to let go of what was blocking me, when I started to realize, when I came face to face with what was actually blocking me from stepping into my potential. Now, the thing is that all of these big courses, they're amazing. The course content is great. And I'll come to tell you how I actually completed that course eventually. But I was going in it with the wrong intention. I was putting the responsibility on that program to help me move forward. But it wasn't really, yes, it motivated me. Yes, it gave me some good insight. Yes, it gave me some structure and some tools, some amazing tools that I have used myself and that I've taught others and that I continue to teach others. But what was missing is that I wasn't believing in myself. I wasn't really putting the responsibility on my outcomes on myself. I wasn't taking that responsibility. So I kept on playing small. And it wasn't until I started working with a coach when he helped me identify this. Okay. And some of you may have heard me say before that I wasn't even going to accept this guy as my coach because I believed I wasn't coachable. I mean, that's quite sad. And I hope that anyone listening here doesn't have that same belief. I didn't realize I had that belief until I really looked within of why the resistance was coming up, for example. So what we did was, what was scary for me to invest in that coach was well, I just bought $2,000 program. I'm scared to invest in something else because I'm scared of not completing it again. And here I go back to all of those people I'm hearing in this new, I don't even know what it's called now. It used to be the Knowledge Broker Blueprint, the KBB, but now it's called something else, whatever. It's a different program. I haven't followed. I'm not quite sure what it is about. But I just see everyone is in this space. Everyone is talking about how many courses they've bought and they haven't managed to continue. And now they're pissed off because there's a new version and all of this, da, 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 da. Which made me reflect. Where are you putting your responsibility? Who is responsible for your life? Who is responsible for your outcomes? Is it that program? Is it that coach? Or is it you? Yeah. We buy courses, we buy programs, we hire coaches to guide us. But the responsibility remains on our action. Not taking action. Inaction doesn't bring results. Not taking action is just going to keep you where you are right now. It's not going to bring anything new, right? So taking notes is not taking action. So eventually I continued the KBB and I completed 2 versions of it, the 1.0 and the 2.0. But I diligently set time for it. I decided that time that it's time for me to step up. It's time for me to take action. It's time for me to take action for my own life, for my own future, and for the people that I can help. I had to take on that commitment. I took on that responsibility. I am responsible for my actions. I am responsible for my outcomes. So again, if you guys are just hopping on, I would like you to go back. I invited you to ask yourself some questions and really journal on that, because I think this is really powerful. I think this is a really powerful realization that I've had, or observation, and I want you to tune into that as well and find out where are your resistances and why, and where are you putting that responsibility. If, like all of those other people that I'm hearing and watching are saying that they're stuck in this space of buying one course and the other course and never really finishing, or nothing ever changes for them, right? So yeah, that's what happened. I took consistent daily action. I time blocked that course, for example. That was for me a priority. I wanted, it was a challenge also for me, that I didn't want to have that fear of, I keep investing but I don't pull through, because I didn't trust myself, basically, or I was too scared to actually start stepping into my potential, start stepping into who I am becoming. So I time blocked that, and I took daily action. Whatever I learned, I took action on. It wasn't about note-taking. It wasn't only about finishing the course. It was about optimizing, leveraging, and using all that I am learning into daily action. It became a daily practice. And I must say, I took daily imperfect action. Guys, when I look at my videos 1 year ago, I'm like, holy shit, like facepalm moment. I was never comfortable talking in front of the camera, talking to myself most of the time. And I can see 3 of you here. But sometimes I'll be talking to myself. I was very uncomfortable. I didn't even know how to show up. I felt like I had to put on all of this like fakeness, all this marketing voice, whatever that may be. It is not like that. Thank you. Thank you, Deepesh. Thanks for sharing. So yeah, it's all about taking action and being responsible for our actions. And it's only then we can be responsible for our outcomes and actually get the results. So without making this too long, tomorrow I am hosting a masterclass session. It will be Monday evening, Nepal time. It's around 2 p.m. I'll drop the details below. It's about 2 p.m. Central European time, where I am going to help you get your offer out. I want you to have that signature offer, whether it's a course, a program, a masterclass, a book, whatever that may be, whatever that may be for you. I want to help you step by step, craft it and get it out there. Because if we don't present it, if we're not presenting our offer, then how do we expect people to work with us? So this is my offer for you today. Join me on this masterclass. It's only 27 euros. It's a low ticket price. I want as many people in there as possible, because I know that in this space on my profile, I have amazing professionals, whether you're in the wellness business, whether you're a therapist, a coach, whatever it is that you are providing, I know you have a passion to serve. So if you don't have a passion to serve, if you're only on here to make a quick buck online, this is not for you. It's not the type of people I work with. The type of people I work with are people who really have a passion to serve others through their skills, knowledge, and expertise that they have acquired on the way. And they have this mission to serve and share that with other people. So I want to help you craft that offer so that you can put it out there and start creating the impact. So Deepesh, my masterclass session, which is tomorrow, Monday, 17th, that is 27 euros. You can send me a message in my chat, in my inbox, and I'll get you signed up. So that's happening tomorrow on Monday. And there is also a VIP upgrade where we get to work one-on-one together. I'm offering a 30-minute strategy session. So we'll do the step-by-step within the masterclass. And then afterwards, we can work together to like refine the message around that, and also get it out there, okay, in 30 minutes. So that is also available. So if you want the VIP bundle upgrade, that's 88 euros instead of 100 and something. So I would request you to comment bundle or VIP upgrade, comment bundle in in the comments below, and I will get back to you with a different link. But if you're only interested in the masterclass, the link will be there as well. And yeah, so many exciting things happening. The Embody Marketing with Ease program, I've just decided to extend it until 1st of June. There's been a lot of stuff happening in my life offline right now, which means that I couldn't give the energy and focus it deserves. So I have extended that. So you still have time to sign up. You still have time to ask me questions about it. Embody Marketing with Ease. It will start on the 1st of June. So that's all for me, and wishing you a beautiful, happy Sunday. Remember to ask yourself these questions. Where are you taking responsibility, and are you putting responsibility on yourself or on others for the outcomes that you so desire? Bye.